But what is important, I think, what was being said between both you and Kani'au is the importance of education and the value that our students have for education and the continued education when they leave Kulakaipuni. In retrospect, when I look back 20 years and look at what we do well, Kani'au hit it on the head, is that environment of nurturing, that kahua that is set down, that you just feel so loved. You know, there is just aloha in that, and that comes from our culture, and hence the foundation, but also the value of ho'ona'auau, which is to educate. And as they have left their, you know, our little kahua of ho'ona'auau, they now are building their kahua ho'ona'auau. And so what's happening is they're continuing that value of education for beyond themselves, because that seed is in them and has been planted in them from their makua.
And that second generation is just so much stronger.
Oh my goodness.
So much stronger than I think when they started.
Absolutely.
With these children.
Well, like Pūnana said, with the planting that seed of education, the immersion education helped support that, and also in my family. My mom always supported education. It was never a question of where you're going to college. I mean, if you're going to college, it's where you're going to college. You know, that was always the conversation in our house. And so in the future, I feel that just continuing the immersion education and supporting and making sure that it does thrive, and making sure that younger generations and other generations have the opportunity to experience what I have.
Throughout the state, from Hawaii Island all the way to Kauai, and all the immersion students, they have this anu about them. And I believe it comes from those very two important things that we do very well. And it's to nurture that na'au and the aloha in their education, and to provide the value of that education to give back. Because they all have that philosophy.